Now let's go ahead and let's create a model to save our products. So you go to the models.py file, and in here you want to create a model called as products, and you have to guess what kind of details you want to save related to a product. So any product on an e-commerce website has a title, that is the name of the product. It has the price, and it also has a discounted price as well. Then it also has a category. So for example, if your product is some sort of computer, so it falls into the category like computers and accessories or electronics. Then the product also needs to have some sort of description, so you have the description field as well. And then the most important thing a product needs to have is that it needs to have an image. So in order to save all of this data, let's go ahead and create a model for products. So I'll type in class products, and it's going to inherit from models.model. And now let's define those fields here. So first of all, we'll define title, which is going to be models.car field, because obviously we want to store characters in this particular field. So the max length is going to be, let's say, 200. Then we need to define the price here. So the price is going to be models dot, this is going to be a float field, as the price can be in decimal values like $4.5 or $4.99, so on and so forth. After that, we also need to mention the discounted price as well. So keep in mind that the regular price and the discounted price are two completely different things, and most of the e-commerce website actually show the discounted price along with the regular price as well. So I'll type in discount price, which is going to be equal to models dot, this is also going to be a float field, and then we define the category over here. So the category is going to be models dot car field as well, and let's set the max length to 200 as well. And then we need to have the product description. Now for the product description, instead of using a car field, we are going to use something which is called as a text field. So we type in description equals models dot text field. And text field is very similar to car field, but the thing with text field is that you can fit in more data. So whenever you actually want to have only a few lines of characters, you use the character field. But let's say if you have a lot of data, so obviously a product description of a product on an e-commerce website is going to be vast, it's going to be a lot more detailed, and henceforth we are going to use text field for this. And now the final thing which we do is that we can add the image over here. But for the image, what we will do is that we won't be using the image field, but instead we will be using a regular character field, and we are going to store the image URL in here. And the reason for that is because most of the websites actually have image onto a different server, and they have the regular functioning of the website on a different server. So it's actually better to host your images on some different server and refer those images up onto your site using their URLs. So for image, I'll type in models dot car field as well, and the max length is going to be, let's say, 300, because image URLs can be a lot longer. Okay, so once we have this model, we are pretty much good to go. So now in order to create a database table of this model in the backend, you now need to make migrations. So we all know how exactly do we make migrations. First of all, let me just clear the screen. And first of all, in order to make migrations, we type in Python 3 manage.py migrate, Python 3 manage.py make migrations, and again you type in Python 3 manage.py migrate. So you actually only have to type make migrations and then migrate. That should do the trick as well. So once we make the migrations, our model should be created. So in the next lecture, we will actually go ahead and we will create the super user, and we will add some dummy data into this particular model. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.